Hello and welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with a Single Dad. I'm the Single Dad. I'm your host Nate Mercer, and tonight we've got Christmas in July because I've got my grandparents down from West Virginia and we're gonna cook some crab legs and grill some shrimp, eat some vegetables out of my mama's garden. It's gonna be a great meal. So we're excited about this episode. Let's get into it right now. First thing we wanna do is go ahead and get our shrimp dressed for the grill. So we've got Bay Winds shrimp, only found at Performance Food Service. Remember guys, if you ever want any Bay Winds, holler at me, I'll get you hooked up. So tonight I'm using some 21-25 size shrimp. These guys are actually in their shell, but they're called easy peel because they've been split down the back and deveined. So one of the good things about this is they're great for peel and eat shrimp and for grilling, because when you throw them on the grill, they're kind of protected by their shell. They don't dry out, they kind of steam in their shell, and that's what we're gonna be doing. So what we're gonna do is add some olive oil, just a little bit, some kosher salt, just kind of toss them all in that, some cracked black pepper, and then I like to add a little bit of onion and garlic powder anytime I'm going on the grill. So let's just add a little bit of this, and then some of this. All right, we're just gonna give them a toss, and these guys are gonna be ready to go on the grill. Okay, we got the shrimp all ready to go on the grill. Next thing we're gonna do is cut up a pineapple, because we're already gonna have the grill on. You might as well throw some pineapple on the Barbie. So let's get into that right now. One of the reasons why I called this Christmas in July is because my grandparents from Fairmont, West Virginia are here, and Papaw Tom actually fed me my first crab legs when I was about 8 years old. They came down to visit us, and he did the same type of meal that we're about to do tonight. And one of his tricks, Pap, you want to tell us about the trick on properly cooking crab legs?
You just get your water boiling. And then you drop your crab legs in. They will quit boiling. When they come back to a boil, you cut the heat off, and they're done at that time.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. As you can see, we've got salted water boiling right now in this cooker. So we're gonna go ahead and start dropping our crab legs down into that. And the temperature is obviously gonna drop in the water because we're throwing these cold, icy crab legs down in it. And he's saying once the water comes back up to a boil, that's when we're gonna cut the heat off and they're gonna be done. Okay guys, so we got the crab legs going in the water. We'll go ahead and throw our shrimp on the grill. I've got a grill pan that I've had heating up here, and we're just gonna toss the shrimp out because they're still in their shells. They're gonna get some nice smoky kind of grilled char flavor to them, but they're really steaming inside their shells. And we've already cut up a pineapple, and while we were doing that, my mom had a good idea. She wanted a couple peaches grilled as well, since we're gonna have the grill going. And she said once you take these grilled peaches off, sprinkle them with a little cinnamon, that they are quite the treat. So we're gonna have a couple of those with our dinner as well. I told you guys it was Christmas in July, so we thought we'd even use some Christmas china just to add a little touch to the meal. We're gonna go ahead and take this pineapple off. All you really want to do is get some marks on it. You don't want to overcook it. This was a really ripe and sweet pineapple. It was really, really sweet, so you can see those sugars are caramelizing very nice on the grill. The flavor is gonna be excellent on that. And that peach, it's got nice marks, just the same thing from the sugar. We're gonna go ahead and take these off and sprinkle them with a little bit of cinnamon. And that's pretty much gonna be it right there for our dessert. So now we got those taken off. We're gonna spin our shrimp. You can see they're starting to get a little bit of more pigmentation in their skin, turning a little pink. These are white shrimp, so they're not gonna be as orange as you might think of whenever shrimp are traditionally done. So I'm just gonna squeeze some fresh lemon juice on them, kind of add some of that citrus flavor to them, and let them steam in their shell. They've probably got about another 3 minutes left. Let's go ahead and check on our crab legs. All right, we're gonna check on our crab legs now. And look, they've come up to a boil again, so we're gonna go ahead and cut them off, and these guys are gonna be done. So we're just gonna lift them straight up out of the water, dump them into a pan, and they'll be ready to serve. The shrimp should be ready to go. Yeah, it definitely is. They're nice and tough as far as not being a little bit of a spring whenever you touch them. So these guys are all the way done. So we'll just dump them out to a plate or a platter or whatever you got. Man, you hear that sizzle. And so now let's go inside. I'm gonna teach you how to make some homemade cocktail sauce. Okay guys, we also got a kale cranberry pecan salad that we picked up at Walmart. Connor's gonna help me make that tonight. Connor, why don't you go ahead and add the dressing into the salad mix. Show everybody how you do that. There you go, squeeze it all out. That's a good job, buddy. Now here, let me see if I can get the rest of it out there for you. It's okay.
Get some on.
You got on a little bit on your hand? That's all right. We got a paper towel right here.
Okay.
There you go. All right, now, why don't you drop the pecans and the cranberries in there for Daddy? Okay, and then how about help me get those breadcrumbs in there? Perfect. Now, can you stir it up for Daddy?
Yep. That.
Good job. That's going to be a good salad and very easy, folks. Okay, guys, to make a simple cocktail sauce, all you need is 3 ingredients. You need, first one, you need some ketchup. So we're just going to go ahead and throw some ketchup off in a bowl here. We didn't have a whole lot left up here at the cabin, so I'm going to use what we got. All right, then you want to get some horseradish, some fresh ground horseradish. Lots of horseradish. That is the key. That gives you that classic bite that you think of whenever you eat some horseradish. Then fresh lemon juice goes in. A lot of people add Worcestershire sauce, some hot sauce. You can do that to your liking, but just these 3 simple ingredients, sometimes less is more. This will make a perfect cocktail sauce for your grilled shrimp. Along with your crab legs and your shrimp, you guys can do whatever sides you want. Tonight we did a garden stir fry. All of these vegetables, the peppers, the zucchini and squash, they all came from my mom's garden. Everything in there except for the mushrooms did. We got some string beans, then of course the salad that Connor showed you how to make, grilled pineapple, grilled peaches, and guys, it's key. You have to have some drawn salted butter for your crab legs. What I've got is a little plate right here that I made up. And of course it looks like something that you'd see in a restaurant, but you know that it didn't come from a restaurant. You learn how to make it right here in the kitchen with a single dad. Okay, the time of the night where we've been waiting to have Christmas in July with our family. We want to thank you for tuning in and watching this episode with us. It's been very special for me to be able to cook crab legs for my grandpa, who cooked crab legs for me the first time I ever tried them, so that meant a lot to me. Connor, where are we at right now?
In the kitchen with single dad at the cabin.
At the cabin. Madison, what can they do for us, darling?
Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Absolutely. We just want to say thank you to everybody that has shared and liked our videos and the continued support. And until next time,
See you later.
we'll see you later.
Boom, baby, boom, baby.
Boom!